Hello, my name is Kelly Wallace, and my article was told by a doctor. This doctor knew a man who had cancer, but had no idea he did. The doctor narrating the story tells how he took his friend to the hospital and knew his friend had cancer before the doctors told him, because basically he watched the doctor's body language as he spoke to his friend, and being a doctor, he picked up on them not being truthful. The article continued on about how most doctors don't tell their patients what is really wrong with them at the exact moment that they find a diagnosis. For example, say Joe goes to the doctor with stomach pain. The doctor does tests and finds a malignant tumor in his abdomen that will kill him. The doctor thinks he doesn't have long to live and doesn't want to scare the patient or the family, so he tells them everything's fine or waits a day or two to tell the patient. The doctor narrating the story says that most doctors, including him, don't tell families and patients always what they need to hear because they don't want to cause the family pain and sadness. Now for what I think. It infuriates me so much that I want to smack the doctor informing me this. First off, we go to the doctor to find out what's wrong so we can know and fix it. We don't pay them our hard-earned cash to look at us and beat around the bush. It makes them look conniving, untrustable, and it makes them look like quacks. If they can't do their job by telling us what's wrong with us, they shouldn't have a job. It should be very illegal not to tell a patient everything you know about them. It's scary to think about what could happen to a lot of us because our doctors are too afraid to tell us. I'm happy to have read this article. It's entirely realistic. It was a good article to read, but the doctor narrating it seemed like he had a weak personality. He went on and on about how people should understand why doctors hold back from their patients and basically defending his case. Like he expected everyone to be okay with this. Self-centered and not much of a man is what I gathered from what he had to say. I'm trying to see a good side of the situation, but I can't. It's just doctors admitting that they're more concerned with how they feel rather than how their patients feel. I go on and on about this all day, and as much as it upsets me, I'm glad to share it with others. If you're going to have a doctor, remember they are working for you. Thank you very much. Good night.